Hey everybody, today just wanted to make a quick video. So for those of you who might be kind of new to LabVIEW or programming in general, who are wondering, kind of what resources are out there to get started learning, to learn, about how to navigate the LabVIEW environment, data structures, data types, architectures, any of that stuff, where can I go to learn that information? So obviously YouTube, great resource. Obviously I'm making these videos on YouTube. So there's a lot of, there's my channel, there's a lot of other channels on YouTube that are all great. Tom's LabVIEW Adventure is also fantastic. If you're looking for another YouTube channel. So yeah, there's a lot of great resources on YouTube. Didn't really want to focus on YouTube on this. Just wanted to share some other resources that are out there that are a mix of paid, free, and cheap. So first thing I wanted to show off was the NI Learning Center. So if you go just to learn.ni.com, this is going to be, and these are all created through NI. So you've got a whole bunch of different trainings. They've got you can just go here, go to View Library, and we can actually go to the catalog and see all of the courses. So they have courses, a lot of courses on LabVIEW related topics, but also on quite a bit of other stuff as well. So for example, acoustic test fundamentals, and they've got, courses for test stand and for, their different, softwares for DI-ATEM, for, some of their different toolkits, stuff like that. There's courses on continuous integration. So it's not just LabVIEW, but a lot of this material is specific to LabVIEW for sure. Also to highlight a lot of the additional toolkits and stuff that's available with LabVIEW. So real-time, FPGA, stuff like that. So really great resource. Now, if you have active SSP on your LabVIEW license, so if you either recently just purchased LabVIEW, you get it for 1 year, or if you're actively renewing your SSP, or if you're on the subscription model, then you have access to SSP, which means you get the majority of these courses for free. So the stuff specific to LabVIEW, so your LabVIEW fundamentals type courses and some of these other ones are all available to you for free if you have active SSP. So this is a great way to get started jumping into LabVIEW. If your company has, SSP licensed, this is a great way to just get started. You can get a certificate from NI that shows that you've done this as well. So yeah, really good resource. They cover a lot of the foundational stuff. In my opinion, probably cover the foundations better than most of the other resources out there. So really great resource. If you are looking and you come, you do have SSP, you come onto here and you're interested in what course to take, and you're new to LabVIEW, you definitely want to start with LabVIEW Core 1, and then move on from there to LabVIEW Core 2. And then from there's some other courses you can kind of explore. They have courses on things like data acquisition, stuff like that. But if you're just getting started, LabVIEW Core 1 and Core 2 are definitely where you want to start to just get a grasp on the environment and some of the fundamentals of programming in LabVIEW. Now, if you don't have active SSP, you can also purchase these courses as well. If your company has some money able to spend on training and you guys don't have active SSP, you can purchase the courses and then you can do them online. So this is one resource. It could be included in your LabVIEW licensing, or it might cost you some money. So this is, I think, a really great resource. It's just the Learning Center from NI, all sorts of stuff here. Hey, so yeah, just wanted to cover now another resource available, which is free to everyone. So again, this is on learn.ni.com, but this is their LabVIEW tutorial. So if you just Google LabVIEW tutorial or LabVIEW getting started, something like that, you're going to be able to find this. And basically what this is a free for anyone. This is your kind of, I want to do LabVIEW and I want to get started. How do I do that? So there's basically this page that walks you through, hey, this is what you need. This is how we're going to get things set up. And then you've got videos, right? You can see, here's step 1, and you get some video walking you through how to do that, along with links, instructions, stuff like that. So yeah, this is kind of your free course created by NI, able to get you introduced to some of the fundamental concepts. Definitely not as much of a deep dive as some of the courses you would find on the Learning Center, but really great resource and totally free, available to everyone. You don't need anything special to be able to access this. So this is another really good resource. Now, if you're trying to do things maybe in your own free time, trying to learn LabVIEW, this is a great place to get started, especially if you're not trying to spend any money. Now, last one I wanted to share would be this course on Udemy. So this really cheap, right? It's $49.99, so really affordable. So this is done by Tom McQuillan. He does a really good job just diving into the fundamentals of LabVIEW, getting you kind of understanding the environment and then getting into actually doing some code and whatnot. So, if you're looking for something beyond kind of this LabVIEW tutorial, but not as expensive as some of the courses might be on the Learning Center, if you don't have access to the courses through your SSP, this is a great resource. So yeah, you've got 10.5 hours of video. You've got downloadable resources, and you can see down here kind of the course structure. So you can see the topics that are going to be covered, how long they are, all of that stuff. So I've personally haven't done the course, but everyone that I've talked to that has done this course has had great things to say about it. Tom McQuillan's a great teacher too. He has a great YouTube channel. He does a lot of presentations at different NI events, and just an awesome person to listen to. So highly recommend this as well if you're looking for something a little beyond the LabVIEW tutorial, but not as expensive as some other things may be. So yeah, those are what I would consider some of the best resources to consider if you're trying to learn LabVIEW and you're trying to figure out how can I learn LabVIEW, where do I need to go to learn LabVIEW. These are some of the best places you can go to get started. Not that this is all of the places you can go. Like I said, there's lots of stuff on YouTube. There's other courses on LinkedIn, Udemy, Coursera, whatever your training platform or your choice is. There's lots of resources. There's in-person training through certified LabVIEW instructors. So there's a lot of routes you can go down. Just wanted to highlight some of these ones that are pretty accessible and flexible for those of you who are trying to learn LabVIEW. So hope that was helpful, and thanks for watching.